We just got 4.0. I'm playing it right now, and the roadmap drops. It's typical CIG. Roadmap roundup, 30th of October, 8 p.m. Star Citizen 1.0. Okay. Following the reveal of Star Citizen 1.0 at CitizenCon 2954, we're excited to introduce... Soon as I get started, Treadbull.
Oh, 7, how is it going here?
I was watching poor DTOX, and it was not a pleasant sight.
What's up, everybody? Treadbull, thank you very, very much. How are you doing, my man? 23 months, thank you for the support. Following the reveal of Star Citizen 1.0 at CitizenCon 2954, we're excited to introduce a new addition to release view in the public roadmap. This column outlines the high-level objectives for the 1.0 persistent universe, offering a clear vision of where we're headed. While it's not a comprehensive list of every feature, it highlights the core goals that will shape the 1.0 experience. This new column represents our development journey towards 1.0, allowing us to continuously release features and content ahead of and leading into the official 1.0 launch. As features content are completed and ready for the next live patch, they'll migrate from the 1.0 column into a dedicated patch-specific column. This approach lets us deliver regular updates to the live servers while giving you a clear picture of what to expect from the 1.0 experience overall. This is what Jake was telling me at the con. Head over to Release View to see the full overview, and don't miss the final panel of CitizenCon for an in-depth look at the path to Star Citizen 1.0. Okay, so I'll read this bit first, then I'll go take a look at the new column and the Release View. Notable changes for October. Okay. The following cards have been added to the Alpha 324 column on Release View: Star Lancer Max, the Argo CSV-SM, the RSI Polaris, Anvil Hornet F7CR Ghost Mark II, the Tracker Mark II, cool, Acidic Caves, Rock Caves, additional player customization, multi-tool updates, bring the multi-tool in line with Squadron Fleet 2, including adding additional functionality like cutting, repair, and updates like improved handling, integrated UI, and the use of batteries to operate it. Cool, okay. Upon review of the support required for server meshing, pyro, and general stability of 4.0, we made the choice to temporarily remove several deliverables from the 4.0 release to free up necessary engineering bandwidth to prepare for launch. This list includes engineering gameplay. Oh, no, dude. Oh, that is such a big one. Life support, fire hazards and fire extinguishers, charge and drain, and transit refactor. I can do without all of those, but engineering gameplay is a bit of a bitch for 4.0. That's the thing that's going to make multi-crew gameplay fun and viable, and it's still not going to be without engineering gameplay. Oh, it's the hangers all over again. It's hilarious. We're aware that many of you are looking forward to these features, especially engineering gameplay, but rest assured that we're committed to pulling these back in as soon as possible. Oof. So what are we talking? Another 2 or 3 months for engineering gameplay? Possibly? It's so weird because it's why can't they just give us what we have in Arena Commander? Well, it was three or 4 months till we got the hangers from when they were supposed to give them to us, wasn't it? So, this is nowhere near on that level. Can't be. I wonder if it's because they haven't just finished engineering rework for all the ships yet. Multi-crew won't be viable until fighters don't dominate big ships. I'm okay with engineering being deferred. Yeah, but engineering is what helps that for pigs. But, light fighters can't dominate you if they can't kill you. Charge Drain was looking forward to that, as those should be at Pyro Outpost as the local missions. Yeah, the Charge Drain were for the handyman gameplay loops, weren't they, basically? Yeah, okay, SDS, but I thought we were close to getting that ready, because we've had the experimental mode in Arena Commander for months, since 3.23. Meanwhile, several features that were planned for 4.0 have been pulled forward into Alpha 3.24.2, such as the new vehicle HUDs and MFDs, network, additional player customization, and the multi-tool updates, as those were far along enough for us to bring them to you all sooner rather than later. Additionally, the addition of Resource Network allowed us to partially deliver on some of the core engineering gameplay functionality in the form of the updated power management MFDs, with more to come. Therefore, the following cards have been removed from 4.0 columns and will reappear in an incremental patch once we have more details on their timing. Life support, engineering, fire hazard, fire extinguisher, solar burst, charge drain, and transit system refactor. I mean, this thing is going to be huge, I think. huge job, huge thing to do. Okay. Release view. Star Citizen 1.0. There it is. So is there nothing on the progress tracker then for 1.0? Would it be like 1.0? No. Yeah, okay. I'm not very good at navigating the progress tracker, not gonna lie, so I don't think it's been updated though, has it? There's no sprints beyond this. Beyond where we are now. Q4 2024. Okay, release view. Let's have a look. Star Citizen 1.0. Let me go over here. Zoom in. Okay, so this isn't where I want to go. I want to... Okay, we're going to go here. So 1.0 has... Let's do 4.0 first. 4.0 has the contested zones, tentative. Asteroid bases, tentative. Pyro 1, Pyro 2, Pyro 3, Pyro 4, Pyro 5, Terminus, Ignis, Colonialism Outposts. Don't know why that's tentative, to be honest. Pyro space stations, you know, this is all pretty much confirmed. It's just that they haven't confirmed the release yet, I guess. Don't know about these, though. These other moons, these new moons. Fuego. AI... Quasi-Grazer is going to be in, or potentially in. Location repair is, without the charge drain, that isn't going to be a thing. Jump points, obviously, and then Cortec, server meshing V1, and mission system refactor. And then 1.0, Starware. New technology that allows the combination of clothing and armor pieces on characters, which we saw during the 1.0 panel. Not 1.0 panel, the Dress to Kill panel. Gameplay on here. God, this is going to be interesting. Law and security. Implementing an updated system that handles law infractions along with security responses to criminal activity. That's like the fourth law refactor. Planetary shields for 1.0. Introducing planetary shield tech, which provides maximum protection for ground locations, including player bases, from hostile attacks. Ownership, implementing a robust ownership system for items, vehicles, and more, including the ability to transfer ownership both legally and illegally. Guild system, guilds provide rewards and content for different professions to players as they complete contracts and earn reputation. Insurance, taxes, and warranty, new system to handle medical, item, and vehicle insurance and associated fees, as well as a mechanism to retrieve lost or destroyed vehicles. Reputation V2, integrating the reputation system with guilds and rewards, as well as the addition of an improved reputation app. Man. And remember what they said. Jake said that this is everything that will make it into 1.0, but as this stuff gets developed, as they progress through all these different elements of 1.0, they're going to be shifted into a 4.x patch or 6.x by the time 1.0 gets here. Whatever we're in, whatever branch we're in. So, yeah. Even though these are all in the 1.0 column, it doesn't mean we're not going to get them before then. New player professions. Addition of new player professions to the persistent universe, such as builder, crafter, explorer, athlete, and more. Explorer, I mean, that's a cool profession. Death of a Spaceman. Introducing the system will forever raise the stakes in the PU as it adds the ability for your player character to incur permanent injury or even death. Or even death. Okay. Death of a Spaceman. AI blades. A new vehicle component enabling to autonomous operation of various aspects of vehicles, such as turrets. Yes. Player space stations. Yes. It's so fun that we just watched this panel as well. Yeah, Angry Red. It's called the Roadmap. You might be familiar with it, dude. Why are you still here, dude, if you're so pissed off and salty? You're in my stream. You've come over from Avenger Ones. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired, dude? Implementing the ability for players to craft various items using resources from throughout the persistent universe. Yes. Base building, obviously. Implementing player-constructed planetary bases. Player-to-player trading. Yes. I mean, again, we could get all these in a whatever patch before this, but There is obviously still no inkling as to when. Implementing the ability to create and fully manage player organizations, including a dedicated mobiGlas app. This has to come. This can't be too far away. The org system, the social updates, they can't be too far away, is my cope take. Creation of a new mobiGlas app to manage friends and contacts. Yep. That's basically part of the social universe update as well. Citizenship. Okay, core tech. This will be interesting. Global illumination. Okay, not so interesting. Star audio. Yeah, I mean, cool, but not that interesting. Very cool. Star sim. Dude. Yeah. Still, it's still happening. There are still remnants of Tony Z's work. I'm tired of reading your messages, actually, Angry Red. I'm getting tired of yours. You're boring because you don't have anything else to say. You just do the opposite of everything that we say. So you don't actually bring any interesting conversation to the table. Content instancing. Yep. Man, it's literally everything from CitizenCon, but we're obviously going to get it throughout other patches leading up to this. Dynamic server meshing. Again, we're dealing with static at the moment. Genesis Starkitect, Genesis Planetech V5, and Genesis Dynamic Weather. Missions and events. The main story. This is Elliot's guaranteed employment for the next 6 years. Elliot's yeah, great. Need to triple his team. Location stories. New missions and narrative arcs set in specific areas. Yeah, play it proper actual, NPCs that are going to give you contracts versus your mobiGlas. And station warfare. Introducing station warfare where player organizations battle over multiple ground and space locations to gain the protection of planetary shields in lawless star systems. That is, like I said, now that I've visualized that as basically being planet-side, I understand that more now. They're basically creating mini planet-side inside Star Citizen, which is a really good idea. God knows how and when they'll be able to pull that off, though, once again. And then these are the world elements, Imperial Sports Federation, utility tunnels, new location archetype that brings sandbox content to landing zones, such as the municipal works. Okay, that's the ArcCorp, gets you to the ArcCorp instance mission. Nick system, the Council. Council is a collective of syndicates, gangs, and outlaws who mandate criminal activity throughout the systems. All part of the factions and guilds that you can work for, I guess, eventually. Academy of Sciences, same deal. Mercenary Guild, same deal. United Resource Workers, same deal. Interstellar Transport Guild. I mean, we saw this last year in 2023. They said we'd be essentially... I expected we'd be already be able to work for them and have some sort of overarching hauler rep with the holding missions that we got this year. Building interiors. Gameplay-focused layouts to fill the interiors of the various buildings in landing zones and other points of interest. Castra system, Terra system, and that is everything on the 1.0 column. And they've taken engineering out of 4.0. Crazy, man. Crazy. Man, engineering was definitely one of the big ones, the big core of 4.0. I really thought that would be in, considering we've had it in Arena Commander experimental mode for so long. I'm really surprised, but it's a shame because that was going to hopefully change the dynamic of the game moving forward between smaller ships and bigger ships. Other than the social UI update, what else do you think is coming soon? Next year or so? The Sandworm. I think the Sandworm encounter probably isn't that far off. A 4.x patch next year, maybe. Elements of Genesis Tech, Starkitect, possibly. That kind of stuff, Alexi, I would say. So the 1.0 list is the backlog for the future updates and will move from right to left into future patches. Correct. Yeah. 1.0 is everything they need to get to 1.0. That's obviously going to change as well. But as stuff gets done in that column, it's going to move left into a 4.x branch, 4.x patch. Stuff's definitely going to change between now and then, but that's the roadmap update. That's it. A little bit bummer about the engineering. Yeah, because that was really going to hopefully change stuff with 4.0. Because, and to some degree, you know, 4.0 is Pyro is. It is more fun. Pyro is generally more fun for a player like me. There's more to do. There's more. You know, you can take combat actions unrestricted, no com array, lawlessness. The PvP and the emergent gameplay is a lot higher. But other than that, a lot of the stuff, even without the local repair missions that are not going to be any anymore because we don't have charge drain, a lot of what we get with Pyro now is going to be similar to what we're doing in Stanton. But when I played the tech preview, it was still a lot more fun. There was still a lot more fun things you can do. Contested zones are in though, right? They didn't take contested zones out. So that's a big one. I think they didn't take it out. I didn't miss that, did I? But we'll see.